Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Thursday. So, folks, today I come to you with a video response. A video response for the one and only Shoebox Legends. Yes, you see, he is celebrating hitting the 500 subscriber mark here on YouTube, and folks, that's a pretty big deal. So, in doing so, he's doing a little contest. Now, before we get to anything, I just want to say a huge congratulations to Shoebox Legends for hitting 500 subscribers, because I know YouTube can be a real grind, and to hit 500 is awesome. I mean, I'm almost there myself. I mean, I can't believe that I've actually just hit 460, which I never thought I would ever get to. So, yeah, craziness. So, now being at 500, now we could look on to 600, and then, of course, 1,000. So, hey, the possibilities are endless. I know you're going to get there eventually. So, once again, to Shoebox Legends, congratulations. So, for this giveaway, it's pretty straightforward. The first two things are, I'd say, no-brainers. First, you gotta be subbed to the channel. And second, you gotta make a video response. See? Straightforward. Now, the next two things are the actual parts of the contest. So first, I talk a bit about how, since you started collecting, you've changed things up over the years and whatnot, if you've made any changes. And secondly, what is a defunct set that you would love to see come back? And it could be, football, baseball, hockey, non-sport, whatever. Just what is a defunct set you would love to see come back? So, pretty simple questions. Pretty straightforward, once again. So, let's get to it. So, myself, personally, I got back into collecting with the release of 2018-19 Upper Deck Series 1. And when I got back into card collecting, at first I was like, I'm just going to collect hockey. And then, being here in Canada, I'm a frequent Dollarama shopper, and I saw that they sold sports cards at Dollarama. They would sell these mystery packs. And I remember walking into Dollarama one time and seeing these huge 80-card double pack baseball mystery packs for like $4. And I started buying those like crazy. And it was once I started buying those, you see those binders down there? Yeah, that's 86, 87, 88, and 89 tops. Just through those mystery packs, I was able to complete a lot of those sets. Well, actually, the 88 tops was actually sent to me by my good buddy Joe, but 86, 87, and 89, I pretty much put those sets together just by getting mystery packs from the dollar store. I know, crazy. So once I started doing that, now my collecting was all over the place. And to go back to Upper Deck Hockey, when I started collecting those, I was putting Series 1 together and Series 2. And then when Upper Deck decided to put out Extended, I was trying to put all that together too. And then I got to the point where it was like, okay, I have no room for all these sets. So I was like, well, we gotta focus on some things. So the first big change I made was I was just going to stick to putting the Series 1 set together, also because it's a lot easier, and every year when Series 1 comes out, Upper Deck puts out one of these starter set binders that holds the entire 200 card base set and the 50 card Young Gun set. And then there's usually a pocket left over, and I usually put the what's it called? The sophomore standout cards that only come in these binders. I put it in the last slot of the binder. So I decided just to stick to Series 1, complete set, and then for Series 2, I would just collect the Young Guns. And that's worked beautifully. I have all my Series 1 binders here. All my Series 2 and extended stuff go in a big, giant D-ring binder. And I tell you, I've made a lot more space doing that. When it came to trying to put sets together, at first I was gaga about putting any set I came across together. Then I kind of streamlined that to some vintage hockey. Of course, there's my passion project, the 1965 Topps set. I will complete this set one day, even though I'm not looking forward to buying a 65 Topps Mickey Mantle anytime soon. But anyway, yeah, I started, picking and choosing. So like 65 Topps, 70, 71, 72 Topps and O-Pee-Chee hockey. That's my favorite vintage hockey set. Of course, the 80s Topps sets from 80 to 89. Those again aren't like, number one priorities, but I'll work on them here and there, And then everything else after the discovery of trading card database has been trade fodder pretty much. Or I'll bag some stuff up and give to some younger kids or who are trying to get into collecting and whatnot. I've gone to my card shop and actually given cards and whatnot, and let me tell you, that is a great feeling, especially seeing these kids' faces light up like, wow, cool, I love it. Anyway, so that's that. Then, about, I'd say, a year or so ago, I decided to start looking into the world of super collecting. Yes, something I never thought I would take on myself, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check it out. I mean, there's a few folks here in the community that are, I'd say, considered super collectors, and I'm sub to all of them, and I've spoken to them many times, and their PCs of these certain individuals are just amazing. I mean, the three right off the bat are Spidey with Bo Bichette, Adam of Adam's Card Closet with Chipper Jones, and Carlos of Because I'm Carlos with Mike Modano. I mean, these PCs are amazing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to look into it and whatnot. And then really started getting into the super collecting thing last year. Now, myself, being a Montreal native, and hockey being a big thing here, I was like, okay, who are some of my big favorites from when I was growing up? 90s hockey, for me, was just, chef's kiss. So there's two goalies that came to mind right away for me. And it just so happens both of them have cards that could be very expensive. But also both of these goalies have tons of cards. So to put a collection together of either of them will be amazing. Well, I happen to go with this guy right here, Mr. Martin Brodeur, who is also from Montreal. And as it stands right now, let me get out the old Marty meter here. I am sitting at 239 unique Brodeurs in my collection. Now, it's debatable. Some say 230 counts as a super collector. Some say 250. Whatever. My goal when it comes to super collecting is by the end of this year to try and at least have 300 unique Brodeurs in my collection. And at the rate I'm going, I think I'm going to do it. In fact, I think I'm going to break 300. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. So that's another thing that that I took on, a change that I took on in my collecting, on the road to becoming a Brodeur super collector. And then I took on a PC by absolute fluke. But at the rate I'm going, now when I see cards of this individual that I don't have, I'm like, I want it. So, yeah, about a year ago, I had a bunch of this guy's cards, and I was like, I think I'm collecting them now. And it just so happened to be Mr. Jose Canseco. So, yeah, and I mean, of Canseco alone, I think I haven't actually counted them, but I think I'm at almost 150, almost 200 Canseco cards now. So, yeah, I guess I'm almost a Canseco super collector too. But, yeah, those are just a few things here and there that have changed since I started collecting. And as for a defunct set that I would love to see come back, myself personally, I love inserts. I mean, who doesn't? Well, there are quite a few people who don't like inserts. Some are just strictly base collectors. Some like to go for the really hard stuff, super refractors, X-fractors, all that stuff. But I love inserts, and one insert in particular I really love are the Postmaster Generals from Donruss Priority. And I would love to see this come back. This is from what year? This is what, 98? Yeah, 1998 Donruss. This is the numbered one out of 1500. But yeah, I would love to see Donruss Priority come back. They did those cards with like the stamps from around the world and everything. Really neat. Another one that would really be cool to see come back. Technically, it's still around, but I would love to see it come back for hockey. And that is Stadium Club Chrome. I mean, Stadium Club Chrome looks great for baseball, but for some reason, when it comes to hockey, I find Stadium Club Chrome just really, really pops. Like on this Marty Brodeur here, where he's fending off Mr. Stéphane Richer. But, yeah. So maybe this is a little bit of a stretch, but definitely I would love to see Donruss Priority come back. So there you go. A little bit about my collecting, what I would love to see come back, etc., etc. But most importantly, folks, we're all here to congratulate Shoebox Legends once again on hitting 500 subscribers. So, everyone out there watching, I hope to see you take part in this contest, because it's always a fun time taking part in these, doing video responses, gathering up the nerve to actually do a video response is is pretty empowering once you get it out there, you know, and seeing all the positive comments and whatnot that come forward after you put that video response out there. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing everyone else's videos who decide to take part in this contest. And of course, I hope I win. That's a joke. I wish everyone the best of luck. And yeah, have fun with it. And that's all I got to say about that. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. All right, folks. Laters.